charity fundraising team. Alison Brooke and friends. Alison Brooke spent an entire month doing 31 different fundraising challenges, from hula hooping to milking cows, before coming up with her most daring plan yet. Telling her friends they couldn't say no, she roped them into making a calendar, wearing nothing but their wellies.
Hi, my name's Alison, and in December 21 I decided to do a challenge each day in December, so 31 challenges to raise money for Macmillan in our local area and the Wealth for Wellbeing. After I'd done all that, I thought that's the end of it, but I couldn't leave it alone, and I just decided to, what's next? Let's just do something else crazy, and I decided to ask my friends if they would do a charity calendar with me.
These are the lovely ladies that inspired the calendar. This is Alison's mum, June, and my mum, Jenny. Alison's mum had breast cancer and my mum has myeloma. We raised just over £13,000. That was decided to be split between Macmillan in the local area of Barnsley and the Wealth for Wellbeing at Barnsley.
Well, doing this has been an absolute privilege and is something quite insignificant compared to all the ladies that are going through cancer treatment, so it was an honour to be able to do it.
June and Andrew Self and family. Bikers Andrew and June Self and their daughters have raised thousands of pounds for Macmillan Cancer Support, mainly through a Christmas motorbike procession, which has become a real tradition. Children all over the area line the streets to see the spectacle, featuring dozens of bikers and bikes, all decked out in lights and tinsel.
Hello, I'm June Self. This is my husband Andrew, my daughter Shani behind Andrew, and my other daughter Kelly. During lockdown 2020 period, I was just scrolling through Facebook and I thought it was really sad when people were putting that the kids couldn't see Santa that year. And I just put it to my husband, because we own a bike and it does get lit up. He likes to light it up, and we used to go to light parades. And I suggested, why don't you get dressed up as Santa, me as Mrs. Santa, and why don't we light the bike up and just go around the streets? And say, we're going to go up this street, that street, and kids could see Santa. And it all started with that. And then that's what we did. And I had said to him, what about us putting it on Facebook if any other bikers would like to join us? So we put a meeting place down, and then we were quite shocked, weren't we? Yeah. When we got to the meeting place, and then there were just over 40 odd bikers. They'd lit the bikes up, they got dressed up as Santa, elves. It was just amazing.
It started off at 47, then it were about 81, and then last year 122. Up to now we've raised over £5,000 for Macmillan charity.
Luke Stevenson, Dale Whittaker and Matthew Strutt. Dale and his wife Jess lost their week-old baby Rowan to an extremely rare condition in 2018, and since then this intrepid trio have been taking on fundraising challenges, most recently the Three Peaks Challenge to raise money for Joseph's Goal, having raised over £29,000 to date.
For the past probably 6 years we've done loads of fundraising challenges for Dale's little boy that he lost, and we've always done little charity events, so this year we thought we'd do something that would really out of his comfort zone. And so I sillily suggested doing a Three Peaks Challenge and just us driving.
It was very difficult.
Yeah, they were different. So I broke my nose on the second one. I slipped. So that kind of set us back a little bit, didn't it? So I took her to A&E. And then the doctor cleared us. It's 1 in 73,000 children that can be born with, babies that can be born with. So all the money goes to a professor, Nicholas Green, for Joseph's Goal, registered charity in UK. I think recently they're really close to finding a cure for it with, I think it's a stem therapy that they do. So they are making really good progress with it. but there's not many outlets that raise money for it really. Altogether I think as a group of 12 friends and family, a couple more, we've raised about 30,000 so far in 5 years.